Hello and welcome back to podcast Manifest Your Success series. This is your host Priya Mishra, and today we are on our second chapter, fifth section. And in that, we are going to talk about a unique selling proposition. I've been always asked, people always ask me, what is your unique selling proposition? Why should I buy you? Why should I buy your product or service? It's a very profound question for you to answer. It looks easy, but it's not easy to answer when you have to actually answer in a shortest way. A unique selling proposition, more commonly referred to as a USP, is the one thing that makes your business better than the competition. It is a specific benefit that makes your business stand out when compared to other businesses in your market. The one who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. Those who walk alone are likely to find themselves in place no one has ever been before. Albert Einstein. We spend the majority of our adolescent life trying desperately not to be different. No one has ever been picked up for being too normal or not being different enough. We would want the same backpack and the same bike everyone else had. The rise of the cell phone and later the smartphone, we begged and pledged for our parents to buy them for us. Did we truly want these things? Yes, but not just because they were cutting edge and nifty. We desired them because the people around us had them. We didn't want to be the last to get those devices. We didn't want to be different. We wanted to join the crowd because my friend is there, has their classmate has that, so we wanted. And most probably you must have actually asked your parents to buy a specific mobile which your friends or the classmate would have, or whatever is more popular, right? A characteristics that many brilliant thinkers and extraordinary successful people have in common is their courage to think differently and to view things from other perspective than the vast majority of the people. Their willingness to forge an own opinion and to express their own opinion and thoughts caused these people a lot of trouble in their lives and didn't increase their overall popularity. Think about Galileo Galilei's perspective by the church after supporting the view that the sun is the center of the universe. Nevertheless, it is also these people to come up with a solution for a problem no one else could find, invent seemingly impossible thing. For example, the Wright brothers and their invention to the first successful airplane provide unique services and product no one else offered at that time. Apple iPad launch. There's list we can talk about, and their willingness to invest in market that others didn't even knew exist. They are the one who creates the product and creates the need for the market. Before the fridge, the microwave, all that electronic gadgets you have today was a product created to create a need in your life. To solve a particular problem, of course, but at the same time, we never felt the need of a particular device until it was on the market. So what made these people so successful in life was the fact that they didn't blindly follow the message and didn't do what everyone else was doing. Their courage to be different allowed them to forge an own opinion, think outside the box and make their own decision. Many outstanding thinkers had the courage to be different and did not shy away from the experiences, their opinion, even if it was controversial. They come to the solution that what they said was right. Thankfully, as we mature, we begin to realize the fallacy that it's time to be normal. We start to become individuals and learn to appreciate that being different is often seems as beautiful. If you want to stand out, that is, if you want to have a unique selling proposition, your business needs to be stand for something because that's what you will become known for. It is impossible to stand for everything, for sure. You have to find your own music, your own song, which actually the tune you can actually dance into. That has to be very unique. How do you beat about the competition and make your business the one people turn to, the one people think of when your industry comes up? We shall look at some example. Online shoes and clothing company Zappos has a unique selling proposition that is quite simple. Have the best return policy ever. A return policy that removes the fear of buying online and buying shoes that might not fit. Since many online stores compete on price, only offering the lowest price wouldn't make Zappos stand out for the reason. By offering the most customer-friendly shipping policies and being known for the best customer service in their industry, Zappos stands out for the crowd by making a stand for the best customer service and free shipping, and there will be sell shoes clothing at a higher price due to the fact that they stand out from the competition. Popcorn. You can buy pre-popped popcorn at your local dollar store. So many popcorn on its own isn't much of a USP. Instead, popcorn is a great case of the brand using specifically to carve out their own unique place in the market. Choose instead of focus on what makes their product a smart choice, all the health conscious or vegan consumers. Perhaps like all natural, whole grain and small batches are green on the back, and their site highlights other health benefits like gluten-free, non-GMO, and antioxidant. By positioning their product around current health-conscious trend, they are able to create a USP. I hear it. There are a lot of people are actually following that health consciousness concept right now. But who started? Deathwish Coffee. A lot of coffee shops, roasters, lay claim to having the smoothest and richest cup of coffee out there. Deathwish Coffee, however, chose to cater to those who need to extra kick in their cup of joy and instead selling the word strongest coffee. A USP isn't just a persuasive line of copy on your homepage. It's ultimately how you position your product or even your entire business to the rest of the world by having the right unique proposition statement. Always look for a spot in the market where you can plate your flag that is a relative untouched by the competition. USP alone will not do. You need to project your solution rightly. Positioning defines where your product, item, or service stands in relation to other offering similar products and services in the marketplace, as well as the mind of the consumer. It is good to have a unique selling proposition or unique positioning statement. As its name implies, the purpose of a unique positioning statement is to position you against the backup of your competition. It spells out the value the customer receives by doing business with you instead of your competition. Put your audience before yourself. It's very, very important. One, who is going to actually buy? How am I going to put my leg in their shoes? One way to ensure that you are solving genuine wants to need is to put the market and any potential audience first. Maybe look at an entirely different solution. For example, Super Skin is a straightforward idea, albeit a bit difficult technically. That as an HD display for the smartphone. This way, everything stays on your smartphone. Super Skin brought nothing revolutionary to the market, but yet by creating an easy-to-use, powerful display for a smartphone, Super Skin added a lot of value for consumer. When you are trying to come up with a great product, remember that you don't have to choose the word or an upend market. We have to add value to customer. If you can upend market or change the word by adding value, then go for it. Just make sure you let the audience or consumer take center stage. You have to be just a guide. Don't try to be hero. Today, you see, very few people want to be sold anything. In fact, they are likely to resent an effort to put a sales squeezes on them. On the other hand, people enjoy buying, but they want the decision to buy to feel like a choice that they have made on their own, not the result of someone selling them to product or service. So your constant goal is to position your business in the eye of the customer so that his or her choice to buy from you is an easy one. Your USP summarizes your sense of what that position should be. All this can be effectively utilized only if have developed for ourselves a good speed, market and time-based strategy, and this is what we will discuss in our next session. So thank you for listening. See you next time. And before I go, I would like to ask you, please leave your comment, feedback, share if anybody can benefit with that. Thank you so much for listening again.